Alright guys, today we are going to be doing a carburetor and fuel lines on an Echo PE200. I would try doing just the fuel lines, but the nipple for the fuel line is broken right off the carburetor. So we're going to be changing the carburetor out. Alright, let me get set up. We'll be using a HIPA kit. It's got everything you need in it. Fuel lines, spark plug, carburetor, extra filters, primer bulbs for later on if the primer bulb goes bad. Everything you'll need for this job. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and take off the air filter cover. Air filter, Phillips or a flathead screwdriver. We're going to remove these two screws. Alright, it's got a little gasket on the back. We're going to throttle up, full throttle, see how the cable pops out. Just going to lift it up. Sometimes the cable won't pop out. You may have to get a flathead screwdriver in there and just kind of tweak it a little bit to get it to pop up. And then the cable pulls, straight out there. It's supposed to at least. Oh, we're going to have to pull that bugger with a pair of pliers. She's corroded right in. There it is. Slides right out. Easy. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and pop off the grommet. Grommet's bad. Look at that. Lines are bad. Everything's just toast. Now we're going to drain the tank, get all the debris out of the tank and clean it. I just use some compressed air, blow it all out, but you can swish it around with good fresh new gas and then drain it out. Whatever you got to do to make sure there's no water or debris inside of it. We're going to take the new fuel lines, the one line that has the filter, we're going to pull on that a little bit just to make it shorter than the other line, just like that. Now we know that this line is the one with the filter on it. We're going to stick the filter into the gas can, push it all the way down in. We're going to push the back side into the tank first, just like that, and then we're going to work our way from one side to the other. Oops, it's hard to do it. We're reaching around this thing. Hold on, let me get a better view on this thing. Yeah, that's a little bit more out of my way. So we're going to go from one side to the other, and slowly work our way in to the tank. This is a tight fit. You want it that way so the gas doesn't leak. Go. All right, so the vent line, we're going to get it out of the way, straight up in here. That's out of the way. Short line's got the filter, long line does not. Brand new carburetor. And brand new gasket. First thing we're going to do is put the throttle cable back on. towards the recoil. We're going to put it through the carburetor, like so. Gasket, little holes facing down on the assembly. Very important to have the gasket. Those little holes line up with this little hole right here. That's what runs the fuel pump that's built into your carburetor. Hold these fuel lines to the side so you don't get pinched between it. Put it on. Tighten these two down. Flathead or Phillips head screwdriver. Let's get them both started first. Don't tighten one before you get the other one started. Again. Alright, so short line is the one with the filter. That goes to the nipple that's closest to the engine. So we're going to plug that one in. Nice and tight, plugged in. Make sure that your line isn't kinked. If it's too long, it can kink over and that'll stop the fuel flow. Now this one's going to be too long, so we're going to cut a little bit off to make it the right length. And this is the return line. This goes on the one closest to the air filter, the nipple closest to the air filter. And there you go. Now we're going to put a little gas inside of it. Then we're going to prime it up. Nice, just like that. If it isn't priming, look inside your tank. If you see foam coming out of the fuel filter, it means you just got these two lines backwards. Flip them around, stab them back on. This one primed up nicely, so we're good to go. Now we're going to go ahead and put a brand new air filter on. And the air filter cover, slender side goes facing up. Gas cap, squeeze this, like fold it in half basically. It's on. We're gonna full choke. We're gonna make sure the switch is on. Hold on, I got a customer here. Hold on. And full choke, full throttle. Make sure the switch is on. Get fired. Take it off choke. Keep full throttle. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and change the spark plug. Oh, that ain't good. Pop the spark plug out. Three-quarter-inch socket. It would be a CJ8. If you're wondering what size it is, it's full carbon here. See it? Full carbon. So it's firing a little bit funny. The last carburetor must have been flooding it. New spark plug. In. Sounds way better. All Alright guys, this helped you out in any way, shape, or form. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to do any advertising through my channel, message me. I'll be more than happy to have you. All the parts will be in the description below. Just click the link. Peace.